Hey there guys, it's your boy JX23 here. Welcome to a game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with commentary. Today we're going to be using the UMP holographic sight. If we could just pause, take a second here, because I'd like to introduce myself to all my new Machinima viewers. I'm just started uploading to the Machinima channel, so I thought I'd let you know a little bit about myself. My name's JX23, I'm from the UK, I play a lot of Call of Duty games, especially a lot of Modern Warfare 2, and I played a lot of Call of Duty 4. Pretty experienced player, and basically I do commentary videos giving you my opinions on the maps, giving you some tactics, some guides. Sometimes you'll pick things up, sometimes you'll just see things you already know, but it's good to watch and good to see how other people play the game. Maybe you can improve your game, or I hope so at least. I mainly give tips for people who are a bit newer at the game. The experts tend to just watch just for entertainment. So if we get stuck into this one, let's get it cracking. So before I talk about my setup, which I normally do in each of my videos, I'd like to say this is a good tactic here for domination. Charge down the left hand side and then cover them at C as they capture in. Obviously this only really works if A, the other team decides to go capture C, and B, if you're using a submachine gun or something similar, but it's something to keep in mind. Be really aware of where people spawn on these sort of maps and where they're going to go. That will help you a lot. See, I'm using steady aim here, which helped me with that kill. The UMP in my opinion needs steady aim anyway, so I'm basically going to work this building because I know they're going to stay in here. People like to camp, and didn't waste a bullet on him. In hindsight I should have really picked that knife up out of the body, but oh well, it doesn't matter. But I've got hardline on, so I managed to get my my Predator missile a bit early, and this is the biggest fail that you'll see in this video. I've got a bit indecisive there, didn't know where to throw it, and I got no one. So there's a tip you can pick up: learn from my mistakes, be decisive when putting a Predator missile down. I've got my kill streak set up here as Predator missile, Harrier strike and AC-130, and obviously I've got hardline on, as you can see, and flanking them and getting the kills quick has allowed me to bring in my Harrier already. I mean, we're like a minute into the game here, a minute and a half, and this Harrier gets to work. I do like this map. This is probably one of my favourite maps. At first I didn't really like it because of all the buildings. It's a bit campy, but if you approach it the way I am, with a submachine gun, steady aim, or we don't need steady aim with a submachine gun like the P90 or something, that holds pretty steady, but basically a submachine gun, silencer if you like, and just charge through the buildings, especially with domination. You can see here that we've actually swapped what flags we're going to have, so I can now, I was like constantly looking around my surroundings there because I was in their spawn, but now spawns have swapped, and so I can get to work with the AC-130 in that building, and I probably won't be killed because obviously they're spawning up here. AC-130, this is my I don't know if you've all figured out this tactic yet, but the general idea: use the big missile to cover an area, then follow in with the other 4 missiles, not too quick, and then spread them out a little, and then in with the machine gun, and like I'm doing here, you'll clean up basically. It's just as effective as chopper gunner if you get it right, and it's harder to take down the chopper gunner, and plus I think the chopper gunner's a bit overpowered, to be honest. You can just get crazy kills with that thing. So I'm using the AC-130, I find it a bit more fun. So anyway, now we've managed to get all of the flags, so I'm basically going to keep myself running, keep myself moving, so I'm aware of people. I'd say 80% of staying alive in this game, if that's your aim, obviously in a different type of game mode that might not be, is being aware of your surroundings and where people are coming from. Personally, I use a Triton AX Pro headset, which is what I'm recording my voice on now, and that will let you know exactly where they're coming from. Even the cheaper headsets, it will really help your game if you don't have one already, if you don't know that. So I recommend picking one of those up. And yeah, steady aim's needed on this gun. It shakes so much. I mean, I've picked up someone else's, so I don't have the sight anymore, but I'm not too worried about that. I do miss the AK-47U on this game. I wish they had it in this game. Maybe they could have modified it to... Maybe they thought it was overpowered, but I wish they put it in this game. Maybe it'll be a download if... hopefully. But this UMP is the closest thing that they've got to it, so this is what I use. And now our team's got a AC-130 and a Harrier in the air, so yeah, they're in trouble basically. I don't really want to sit back too much because I've got UMP, so I can't really sit in the building, so I'm trying to make myself mobile while also making myself hard to see and not getting flanked too much. But if you look at the map now in the top left hand corner, you can see where all my players are, the little blue and green arrows, so it helps you to give a general idea of where they're going to spawn, and use that a lot, because a lot of this game is knowing where people are going to spawn, knowing where they're going to come from, and getting yourself into a situation where you're going to approach them side on or from behind, because 1v1, don't get me wrong, if you're a good player you'll take people out most of the time, but you know, you'll die a lot more often if you're coming straight on at people, especially groups. I mean, people like to think they're all Superman who do quad sprays every day, but in real life that's just not the way it is. So basically keep mobile, listening out for when they're losing flags. If that guy had last stand on or just the final stand perk. But yeah, my setup for this game, just to go over it in case you want to use it yourself, it's a UMP 45 FMJ holographic sight, the AA12 shotgun with red dot sight. The only reason it's got red dot sight on is so I can earn the unlocks, even though I don't use it in this game because I swap it for someone else's gun. Bling Pro, Hardline Pro, Steady Aim Pro and Final Stand. That is a pretty good setup if you want to be aggressive with a submachine gun. Maybe put a silencer instead, and you know, just not be so campy. I mean, the game does favour people who play defensively, but this is my little setup for if I want to have a bit more fun with it and keep mobile. And for some reason, this game I got a really good score. I do get lucky quite a few times, but I think the way I play the game, like that was very lucky. A better player would have got me there. But the way I play a game means I'm hard to kill, so they couldn't deal with me really, or my team. Right, well, now we've won the game. I mean, I haven't actually captured any flags, but playing like I am and just keeping them suppressed, it does help your team. If none of you are going for flags, then you're going to have to get flag capturing, because there's no point in... Eventually you'll be dominated and you'll be stuck into a point and it'll be no fun. But as long as your team is all, you know, some of them are capturing, some of them are playing like I am, then that's fine. Some crappy aim there, but I managed to get him. Running low on ammo constantly. So yeah, anyway, at this point I'm starting to think, what is my kill streak here? Because my best kill streak before this was actually 31. And so I'm thinking, oh, what is it? What must it be on now? And I checked it and it was actually 33. And then I noticed we're sort of near the end of the game, so I'm getting a bit nervous now, because I'm thinking, oh man, I want to keep a really good streak here going, but I don't want to die at the same time. I want to have a nice flawless game. So basically I'm working this building. Let the maps work for you. Know where they're going to be. This is the luckiest kill of the whole game. He should have got me there. Yeah, I mean, let the maps work for you. Learn them inside out. Like I said, that's the key. As you can see, like, my aim's not bad, my reactions are pretty good, but there's a lot better, and a lot of you can get a lot better than me at that sort of thing. But in the same breath, I'm not trying to say that I have this type of game every time. I'm not going to be uploading games where I don't play so well, but it's still good tips nonetheless. See, here I'm just listening out. If you listen to the sounds of footsteps and things, because they've got B, and it's a real pain when they've got B if you're trying to stay alive, because you don't know where to go. So obviously they tried to cap C. Should have really got both of them, but no need to be too harsh on yourself. You're not always going to clear up. And we're getting towards the end of the game here. A lot of my games I'm going to be uploading will be tactics based, and I mean, this one's basically a kills thing, how to improve your kill death ratio, how to stay alive in maps without dying, and while also playing with a gun we can run around and have some fun with. But yeah, I'm moving around a lot here because I am aware that I've had a flawless game and that I've broke my kill streak record, so I'm a bit on edge here. But there you go, that's the end of this game. Thanks for watching. There'll be plenty more of these sort of videos coming up discussing tactics. Leave a comment below, I love to read them, and I'll check you guys out soon.